This is the life of suicidal teens. A teenager who has the thoughts of suicide, not only thoughts, but actually attempted them. This is Devon Lakes. Devon, too, has been a victim of suicide.
I felt ugly, useless, not important. I feel like there was no reason for me to live.
It's a known estimate that 500,000 teenagers try to kill themselves every year, and about 5,000 succeed. That's right up there with cancer and homicide.
I made a lot of attempts to cut myself. One of the pains I had to deal with was the things I did to my ex. Every time I would get frustrated, I'd push, or sometimes even smack her. And every time I thought she was about to leave me, I told her I was going to kill myself. And she did.
I found out that the only time when that happens is when a person thinks about suicide while they have depression. Talking about suicide.
No, dude. You know it'd be cool if I like kill somebody or commit a suicide.
Statements about hopelessness.
I'm hopeless and worthless, so why am I even here anyway?
Preoccupation with death.
Man, I don't want to know what death feel like, man. I love to see my grandparents.
Major financial setback.
Damn. I lost my job.
Marriage breakup or love lost suddenly. Failing an important exam at school. 50% of people have seriously considered suicide as a solution to our problems.
Some years ago, when my parents put a kept picture of me in my mind. I felt so lonely and cold that all I wanted to do was cry. I walked outside, noticing how fast the car was moving. I kept looking at it, pacing back and forth, back and forth. A lot of things was running in my mind. I stopped and kept looking at the road, waiting for the next car to come by, and I ran towards the street. The car was coming. I made it to the road, but the car stopped right in front of me.
We all have a strong desire to talk about and have deep discussions with others who understand the loss of a loved one. Everyone needs to grieve at a loved one's death. Lack of communication between friends and family can only hurt a healing heart.
And I do often think of killing myself because I feel like no one cares.
When I was growing up, I was constantly being called names and all that, and it's getting picked on. It really hurt me it really cut me deep, and sometimes, often in the morning, I wake up dreading the next day at school, knowing I'd be picked on.
You might feel lonely, like no one cares, but it's more people that care about you than you think. Your family cares about you, believe it or not. Your friends care about you. And most important, God cares.
Devon Lakes is not just one person, but in fact, we are all Devon Lakes.
I'm Devon Lakes.
I'm Devon Lakes.
I'm Devon Lakes.
I am Devon Lakes.